Hello everybody. Today I am going to discuss with you briefly the suit for specific performance. Suit for specific performance is filed under the provision of specific relief act, in particular the chapter 2 of the specific relief act, wherein section 10 of the specific relief act provides for the specific performance of the contract. Section 14 of the said acts also says certain contracts are not enforceable, and section 15 speaks about who may and or against whom the contracts are enforceable. Then comes section 16, wherein the personal part of the remedies are mentioned. Here, in specific performance suit, through process of the court, the defendant is directed to perform his part of the contract, etc. Here, there are various type of contracts which are enforceable before the court, including as per section 58 of the Sale of the Goods Acts, wherein the contracts pertaining to sale of goods is specifically enforceable as per provision of specific relief act. Now, take for example, if a contract of sale is made and defendant executed a sale agreement with the plaintiff and part amount is paid, that is partly consideration is paid to the defendant, and it is agreed between plaintiff and defendant that on particular date the sale deed is to be executed. On particular date, even though the plaintiff is ready to pay the amount, the defendant refused to execute the sale deed. Upon that, the plaintiff have to issue the notice, legal notice, to the defendant directing him to perform his part of the contract. If the defendant fails to do the same, then a suit for specific performance is maintainable before the court by the plaintiff. If the plaintiff files before the court, before that, the plaintiff has to briefly avoid in the facts of the case about the date of the agreement, the place of the agreement, as well as the facts about this all agreement till the refusal of the defendant. And further, the plaintiff has to aver that he is willing and ready to perform as part of his contract, and the drafting is to be done. You can get it from your seniors, and as well as appendix 1 of the CPT will look into with regard to specific performance of the suit, drafting, pleading as well. Now the question arises, where to file the suit? So here, where the immovable property is situated or where the contract is executed, that place is one of the where the suit is to be filed. Next question is, what is the limitation for filing this specific performance suit? As per Article 54 of the Limitation Act, from the date of the agreement, 3 years, as well as if the date of agreement is not mentioned, then within 3 years from the date of the refusal is the cause of action. Then comes question, what is the cause of action? The cause of action is from the date of the agreement, and lastly the date when the defendant has refused to perform his part, or the date when the defendant has received the notice and failed to reply or make a denial reply with regard to his part of the performance. Now the question arises, what type of prayer to be made by the plaintiff in the prayer para? First, the plaintiff has to seek the specific performance, that is the defendant is directed to execute a regular sale deed or directed to execute or perform his part of the contract. And second prayer is a alternative prayer, that is refund of the amount of whatever with interest, amount of earnest money with interest, etc. The third prayer here is, as per section 22 of the specific relief act, possession has to be also prayed along with these other prayers. And in the recent citation of the Supreme Court, it is held that it is mandatory to seek the prayer of the possession. Now that comes after the decree or dismissal of the suit for specific performance. What is the remedy for the plaintiff or defendant? Then the plaintiff or defendant can approach the appellate court by filing regular appeal. And if the suit is filed before junior division, then appeal is maintained before senior division court. And if the suit is filed before senior division and the valuation is less than 10 lakhs, then regular appeal is maintained before district court, and then regular second appeal before high court will be maintained. But in case of if the valuation of the suit property is more than 10 lakh and suit is filed before senior division court, then a regular second appeal has to be maintained. Regular first appeal is to be maintained before the high court. Now this is the criteria for appellate forum. Now again the question arises whether this decree for specific performance, how the decree of specific performance is executed. So order 21 and rule 32 specifically says about the how this decree for specific performance is executable. And here if the defendant fails to execute the sale deed, then a court commissioner is appointed to execute the sale deed and thereafter an execution. In this execution petition itself, the possession warrant is also issued to the defendant. So these conclude my lecture on this specific relief act briefly.